It's Breeze with Rollin Free TV. I got your favorite fiddler with me. It's Rick from VPS. We're going to get into some politics today.
From the fiddling few.
From the fiddling few. Let me fiddle with this mic thing and see if it'll take out the scratchiness.
That's a patch I earned from Breeze, obviously. The fiddling few. What'd you do? Did you just put a
Is this
plastic
better?
bag? Oh,
Is
yeah,
this
it's way
better?
better. It
It's way
is.
better, huh?
Why?
I just put this little elf on there.
Condom. You put a condom on there.
Rick's got a
All
phone
right, hold
call.
on. Yep.
Oh, heck no. All right, everybody. Shout out to Deathcore. Shout out to prestigious underscore labs. I'm not just coughing because I'm fat. All right, it's because I just tied my shoes. So today we're going to be talking about street gangs and their influence on the motorcycle culture. It seems to be getting a little spicy out there, Rick.
I'll be right back.
Again? Oh wow. Well, guys, I was not prepared for Rick to abandon me in the beginning of this live. So I don't know why my live says 10 minutes. There's no way we've been on here for 10 minutes. What up, everybody? Shout out to Big Rob from Sacto, man. Hey, I just made it to 3K subscribers. If you're watching this and you like what you see on here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and help me just blow this channel up, man. I'll keep bringing you guys good stuff. Now, I don't know why Rick boned out. We had a full conversation planned out right here, and now I'm just talking to myself. Let's check out these comments. 3K subs. What's up, Vegas? What's good, Rick? Oh, dude, what is he doing to us? Is this how I am on his channel? The disrespect is real. Everybody in here, hit that like button. His ass is going to sit down soon, and we're going to get into this, man. We've been seeing a lot of the topic going on. And this is a really bad way to start a live.
Dogfight.
Hell yeah. Let
Had to
them get
break
it
it
out
up.
of their system.
Well, I'm not just going to let them get at each other like that. Just
No,
had to
not for
go
too long.
split them up, put them in different rooms.
Bad
Shit
boy,
happens.
bad
Yeah.
boy. Be nice to your
Yeah.
brother.
Well, you go out there thinking, do they got somebody? Did somebody walk in the house? No, they're getting on each other this time.
Everybody talks about dog fights. You ever tried to break up a damn cat fight? Hell no.
Don't do that. Listen, I had a
Don't do
cat one
that.
time bite me, like right here on my wrist. My whole thumb went numb.
Nah, when
Wild.
cats latch on to me, I do the yeah. You gotta fling them yeah off your arm.
Hey, they bite way harder than you think.
Those things are a ball of razor blades when they get pissed. You're not messing with a cat. Even badass dogs get jacked up by cats. Anyways, come on. Why does it say we've been live for 12 minutes?
It doesn't here. It says
Bro, I hope mine
4 minutes.
wasn't recording while I was just
That
pinching
would
one
be
off
awesome.
before we had to get on
Hey,
there.
literally, he was. He was like, that was a forever wiper. I'm like, come on, bro.
Those are the worst. It's just wipe, 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 streak. What do you got going on down there? It's like a pencil tip sticking out and it just draws another line. Pisses me off. Sometimes I leave it in there. That
Damn,
thing's like
bro.
this. And when you sit back down, it freaking goes up.
You're
Then you
wild.
wipe and a little more comes out. We got 72 people in here. What's up, everybody? Hit that like button, even if you don't
Savages.
like it.
So, what are we talking about today? Sorry.
We're going to talk about something I've been thinking about, how gang politics are starting to intervene with motorcycle politics. There are two sides of politics, and the street has always had their side in prison, and the motorcycles have always had their side in the streets.
Mm-hmm. And now it's
Now we're getting,
overflowing.
and now it's a blurred line.
It is. It's not that blurry. It's just it's being defined right now is what it is. It's
I
like
don't ever. I'm never gonna say a bad thing about the Mongols. So to all my Mongol
yeah.
homeboys watching, don't get upset. The first time I saw this, where I thought, "Wow, there might be some gang members coming onto the scene," was with Doc Cavazos and his big grab all, and it was car clubs, gangbangers,
So
other team. He was doing it all.
so there was Avenues members and I think 18th Street.
Hundred
And
percent.
Doc grew up in the neighborhood with Avenues, right? That was East Side LA, I believe. Um Doc when he becomes the national P of the Mongols, then he brings in all of the Avenues members and all of that, right? Just to try to bolster the ranks. It didn't work out. It really went south. I could see that happening with the chosen few, trying to pick up these street tips, thinking that it's going to bolster the numbers, but they're already embedded in their own politics, right? So to bring somebody who already is deep in their own politics over and introducing them into your politics can never work. But so that though that beef really went off the worst because allegedly some of the Mongols might have snatched up uh, some of the top southern Mexican guys cooks. They were batching, blowing off batches.
It was
Allegedly,
kind of
maybe the
back and
Mongols
forth.
snatched one up so that he could cook breakfast for them,
Yeah,
lunch,
well, a
dinner
couple of
for
those.
10 days, that kind of, and it didn't. It was a shit show for a minute, but as far as I know, they're all good now.
So you did say, it was like a bad move more than it was a good move, and I'll agree with that. But it had its meaning to be there, right? It had
Mhm.
its good points because all of a sudden, overnight, maybe where the other team might have had an upper hand, now they wake up and they're outnumbered 1-4.
Right.
So that's always nice.
Well,
But then you get growing pains that you were speaking of with that.
now it's there's hardline politicking going. Uh, there's hardline
Allegedly.
politicking going on. Uh, no, not allegedly. This is happening, especially in California in the prison system, where each of the main tips that runs every car is they're saying, hey, we got our own thing. Either you can come join this or you can't be a part of us when you come to prison. That's basically how it's going.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. These lines mixing, and you got
Yeah.
the whites, you got the top whites getting out and jumping in clubs. Hey, do what you do. We're still gonna cover it. So they are coming out from prison, and like you said, they're getting on bikes, and they're saying, "Hey, if you're white and you're not on the bikes right here with us, when you get over there, you're in trouble."
Somebody
And
said La
that's
Verdad.
fine.
Somebody
Oh,
said La Verdad has gang members. La Verdad is a big percentage
I think
Norteños
they are
or
starting to
Northerners.
admit that they're straight up a gang.
Well, I'm not going to put that label on them if the government hasn't, but what I'm saying is this. Uh, they are known. Everybody who knows the guys, at least behind La Verdad, all that, know who they are. Know that they're tipped up in their thing. They got, you know what I'm saying?
And they
And
are with the
it's
shit.
they are they're wild. They're wild. We'll talk about that later on the show, or we can
Hundred
talk about
percent,
it now,
hundred
man.
percent. No, 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 no. I don't want
Oh
to talk
yeah,
about that incident. I just want to talk about how gangs are taking a role in the motorcycle culture
yeah,
right now, and that's part of it.
yeah.
So those guys would be, I don't. I think they call themselves the gang, so a gang. But you get these guys that are raised like that. They only know one certain way. I kind of had this problem a little bit because I'm more street than I am biker. I
Yeah.
love motorcycles and I wanted to do all that, but I'm from the streets. And that's why it intrigues me that now these politics are coming in. I've heard as much as if you don't do what we say over here, then your guys in the yard tomorrow are
Yes.
gonna get some holes
Yes.
put in them.
Well, that's a big part of why I'm able to do what I do is because of the prison politics behind it, right? Because I'm a member of a prison tip. Uh, e- Everybody in that life is going to end up on a prison yard at some point,
100%. Or
you
dead.
know.
Or in a
So,
hospital. That's the three guarantees, right?
well, Robert Briglia asked, "Is there any all-white motorcycle clubs?" Yeah, there's
100%.
Fellas, Odin's Disciples, Peckerwoods. That those three come to mind right away.
Alky haulers out of
Uh-huh.
Dago.
What's the
Hell's Angels used to be like that. Here's the thing, too. If we're just going to say that, is like, we
used
know
to?
it's a rumor that the other
No,
clubs were
no,
created mostly white, dude. There was like Cisco. There's a
mostly.
handful of
Yeah,
colors,
yeah,
but I'm
yeah. But they're
saying,
saying all white. They're asking all white, not
okay, but you're talking about
mostly.
West Coast Hell's Angels. If you go to the East Coast, it was all white up until
Outlaws. Yeah, yeah.
all that. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. And
Yeah.
and then it turned, and now the Hell's Angels on the West Coast are mostly Mexicans. They used to tease
It's
my ass for
really
being white.
it's really getting to look like that from the outside perspective when you're reading names on these reports when the news is reporting
Go
on
to an
them being
event.
arrested.
It's
Yeah,
like that.
you're just like, phew.
You start seeing cornrows and shit on members. I was tripping.
Well,
They started saying the N word. I was like, what? Where
shout out
am
to all the
I?
homies, but there's a lot of Diaz's and you know what I'm saying, Hernandez's. I'm just saying,
Gonzalez.
yeah, 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 and which is fine because it's always been like that anyway, right? But and then you can talk about there have been people that have been questioned on, DNA tested on, and just outright shown at least one guy uh, when it comes to being African American descent, right? Knuckles got pulled up. He was a New Jersey member of the Hells Angels. They had a whole East Coast meeting. Obi Dave famously said, "Hey, what do we got to start measuring noses around here? All that nostrils, right?" So, uh,
This is
every
true.
club, every club, and then you can take that one further and say it's Dominicans or,
Cossacks.
or Haiti, right? Uh, those Caribbean islands. Well, those were all
Others?
set up. Yeah. Well, no, no, no. They were all set up
I gotta tie my
as
shoes.
basically stops for the trade back then in the 1600s. The big market that they had going on coming, the transatlantic market, we'll call it. So how much, you know what I'm saying? What's the ratio of people that were born in Africa and their DNA matching some people in Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic or Haiti or those colonies, islands down in the Caribbean. So yeah, I mean, for me, we don't really got to worry about that. For the clubs, it's caused issues or is causing issues, or maybe it won't cause issues. Who knows?
So back to the gang thing.
Hmm.
Is what is the future look like if these gang members are patching in left and right, and pretty soon they're going to have a majority vote or a
Well,
swing in the way things are going? I haven't
it
seen
de-
this before.
it can depend on what tip on the street they come from. Uh, I will say this. as thin as the code may be in the MC world and in the prison tip world, these little street gangs, these, what do they call them? The YNs or whatever, bro. Them fools don't have no code. They don't give a shit about
No,
nothing, bro.
no, they
And
don't.
you don't want to see them enter the MC world because it is going to be a shit show.
They are. Their uncles are on their way in right now. So pretty soon.
Yeah, but exactly when that happens, like these dudes are full crash out. They don't ain't in front of a cop. They're gonna get you.
Speaking of crash out, I hope everybody had a great 250th America birthday party, 4th of July. I hope you all have all your fingers yet. I still got mine. Rick might have blown off his legs. We don't know, but he's got his fingers,
Got all
and
them.
that's what matters.
Hey, yeah. Shout out to Breeze who spent the money that was sent from a member of a club for fireworks. I spent mine on fireworks.
Hmm.
Hmm.
He had some stuff. We blew some shit up. You heard us blow up our
Well,
bathroom, and not in the way you're
well,
thinking when
you
I say
can't be
that.
sure because you full dosed yourself on the way in.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I was feeling pretty groovy by the time the fireworks started going on
Mm-hmm.
because I took these little
Exactly.
things. I took these little things that grow out of shit and put them in my mouth, chewed them up.
Yeah.
Then I was just like, this is
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I
Rick's
almost forgot
legs are
about that.
backwards. Rick's legs
That's
are
right.
backwards. That's right.
That's right. Like the not the Menahuni, but the other thing I was telling him about, the Duende. I don't even like saying that.
Whoa. Whoa. Say it again. How do you pronounce it?
I'm not.
Eh, I had to see where your
Get in
mind
the
was.
comments and tell us if you have seen any gang members hop on a bike in your neighborhood. I'm starting to see it. I seen it a little bit when I was younger, but not like it is now. Now you're seeing just
Yeah.
a group of dudes go by and you go, damn, there
Yeah.
goes all the Serenos on bikes right now, and they're
Yeah.
not hiding it. I don't know what to think. Because I respect
So
them both on both levels, but why are you mixing them? I'm stuck on the oil and water mixture.
so the Sereno Club or Southsider Club that they're starting because of the prison politics of it in Cali. Uh, their initials are SS. How's that make you feel? For
Who?
Southsider though.
They're Southsiders, dog. I always,
Yeah.
where I'm from, the Southsiders and the whites get along great. It's pretty
Where
much
I'm
the same
from,
car
yeah, for where I'm from, that's the same until Ely, until all that went down.
until it's not, huh?
Until yeah, but that's the dangers of prison and the politics in prison, where something inconsequential can turn into something
Come on,
fatal very
Clyde.
quick. Yes, the Matthews of the trailer park clicked up and rolling on scooters. Yep,
Come here.
that's it. Or the hood. Like, I could you imagine like King Vaughn on a
Dude,
motorcycle?
people are saying right here, Puerto Rican club. Somebody before that said there was like Rolling 60s, Crips. Then they get into
Yeah.
black clubs. We don't know a lot about that, but it's
Well,
still the same
so
concept.
that's more Black Dragon. I do talk to some black clubs when I'm doing a story on the black club, or something, like well, Chosen Few is a mixed club, but Chosen Few and Wheels of Soul, which are both they both have members from all types of nationalities. Uh, but that's more Black Dragon. He knows his stuff when it comes to, and he knows it big because he was on a national level in his club. So yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, Wheels of Soul is one of the ones that comes to mind where, and then there's a Memphis pop up club that is straight out of the hood of Memphis that's been just giving people the blues because these dudes now all you've given them is a better chance of getting away. because they ain't afraid to pop it off. That's a fact. They're
They're cracking
wild.
it off. And
Ugh.
that's what I mean. When gang members come into a club on an aggressive level, they're going to start taking territory because that's what they're
Right.
used to doing.
Well, the Hells Angels Nomads have two Asian boy Crips, former Asian boy Crips, and they are
So do they
gangster as
deal?
fuck.
So they're going to deal with conflict differently than, say, Sonny Barger walking into a room
100%.
versus a Crip.
So, hey, listen, there was a bike show. I think it was in Stockton or Fresno like a month or two ago, right? Or maybe it was a car show. Uh, and the two Nomads, uh, former Asian boy Crips, were standing on the sidewalk watching everybody go by wearing full masks. Cops are passing them by. They didn't give a shit. They were posted, bro.
Ninja masks.
Wow. Yeah, ninja
Yeah.
masks, bro. Straight up. Like,
Yeah, they're
them
the ones
dudes
that wear
are
the
with the
bang bang
function.
side rockers, dude. They're nuts.
They're the ones with the function, bro. Those
They're
dudes are
all
not
about
being
it.
trifled with.
Nah.
You know
See,
that
there's a
those dudes sold their cars, so all they have is motorcycles.
dude, I'm
They do
telling
not have
you.
cars at their homes, from what I understand, what I've been told from people close to that
Listen to what
area.
we just said. Listen to everything we just
That's
said.
wild.
That's what I'm talking about. These aren't your average run of the mill kid
No.
that just bought a Sportster and wants
Mm-mm.
to upgrade to a Dyna and get in the club.
Crazy with it, bro. These fools are absolutely insane with it. But good for them. That's what you want. You want hitters like that. You want to have a whole club full of just crazy hitters, but
It takes it away. Then why don't I just go be a street gang and we have motorcycles? Why do we need to wear a motorcycle club patch and be a full blown street gang?
so you became a cult, though.
Not, I
I
mean,
mean,
pretty
that's
much
just
a
a
gang.
religious way to say a gang. Yeah, it's just
I'm not. I'm not.
a wholesome gang.
I.
I don't know how you would
I
think
had,
about that.
dude. Um, the Colt thing was to do a loophole so that the motorcycle clubs couldn't tell us what to do because we're not a club. We're a Colt. We never even said we're a club. We're not in your realm. But you're all on motorcycles wearing patches. Oh
It say
shit! Now we gotta
MC.
step on in.
Mm-hmm.
No, it didn't say MC. It was just a 3-piece patch.
Wild,
MG
wild work.
homeboy. No, motorcycle Colt.
So
Unreal.
recently, you went on Canada Biker News with Bob Jarvie.
That was
That was
fun,
a good
dude.
one. You guys had so
Yeah.
much fun up there. I was drunk,
Yeah, we
so I
did.
didn't get up there. Uh, but I enjoyed it. Like, I sit
I
down
kept
there
yelling
watching,
on
man. You
there.
guys killed it. You guys
My
did
mic
awesome.
was my mic was jacked up because we were just so excited. He had me
Yeah,
laughing. He's like a super cool old dude with
he's
real
chill.
stories who's about that life, bro.
He's super
He's
chill,
chill,
bro.
but you better think twice about making a move on his old ass because he's
Hey,
got the
but
experience.
the way he sees things, and like, he doesn't care if he looks good or bad. He'll just tell
I
you the
can relate
truth.
to him on the
I like
laughing
that.
part. He's funny,
And it's
dude.
like, man, yeah, the things he says, it makes me laugh. You guys should go check him out too at Biker News Canada.
We got a crazy episode coming up on your show tonight as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Everybody
we got
go
a lot,
once you get
lot of
off of here,
drama.
go make sure you hit the notification bell for Rick's for our thing tonight
Hmm.
because man, you know when there's nothing we'll drum up something and I think we did.
Well, there is stuff to talk about, just stuff we can't talk about on the internet. That's what sucks.
You guys like
We
my
get a
cup?
lot
It's
of.
become part of the show. It's my pimp cup.
I would say if you
Gimp
took that,
cup?
yeah, Gimp Cup for sure. Damn.
Hell yeah, dude.
How's that face, Brett? Hey, Breeze was mad at me for a couple of days over this mustache, guys. That he had.
Bro, last time I cut my mustache,
He
we
was
broke
upset.
up.
Yeah,
I don't like this look, but I do it every summer, bro. I grow my hair out. It looks good. I get it to a point where I can't stand it and I shave it all off my whole life.
that's Breeze's signal that he is in life crisis. Now I know when Breeze
It
just
used
shaves
to
his
be.
face that I need to worry about
Who
him.
said
It's like
that?
it's like what? I said that.
It's hot. It's 100 degrees where I live.
So that's not even hot.
You want to be
What's the
looking
heat
like a
index?
Bigfoot?
Since we heard
I don't
about
even
heat
know what that
indexes now,
means.
what does it feel like?
Hot.
Okay.
Feels hot. Feels sizzly. Feels warm. Feels
Hey,
uncomfortable.
the boys in
Feels burning.
the boys in Green been running around, not the Vagos, the SWAT, in the turtle suits. Been running around in their little tank terrorizing Kern County lately.
Dude,
They
when they
raided
turn that thing on, you're in trouble.
Listen, they raided it looked like a little bar maybe or a carniceria or something. Had it surrounded with a Bearcat and everything, bro. SWAT.
That's
There is
wild.
nothing I would not want to see uh, over Kern County SWAT showing up in the Bearcat because they will literally run you over
You're
and then
done.
brag about it on the internet. They'll be like, "You do this, we'll run you over, fool."
The only one worse is that one guy in Florida who holds up the cuts and says he's not supposed to touch it and the necklaces and he grabs their bags and like, look what I got. And he's like, I'll
So
meet you on any level ground, punk,
so
and take
listen,
you out. He's crazy.
that's my sheriff. Yeah, it's Grady Judd right there. Sheriff Grady Judd takes, on average, probably 150 to 200 would be trying to get a hold of somebody that they think is a lot younger uh, off the street in stings. So it's a good thing. What's tonight's show about? Well, I put up the Mount Rushmore of topics after we talk, obviously, about Laverdot's been popping it off lately a lot. And Bandito's No Surrender, the man, one of the men that was convicted in all of that, went to the upper room in prison. But we'll talk about all that then.
100%. And this
And
kind of
then,
just
yeah,
tied into all that. It got me going again. I just wanted to cover, what is this? What's next with the street gangs entering the motorcycle clubs? We've seen it happen, but now it's taken. I think they're going to be calling the shots in the next
do
five
y'all
years.
notice how Breeze stays on topic on his channel? Do you see him just drag
I'll
it
be right
back to
back.
topic?
Rick
Everybody
is
just saw
crashing
that,
out.
right? Wow. Strong move. Bold move, Cotton. Dang, Bree. So I know you have it in your playbook to drag it back to what we were there to talk about. Oh, this is internet gold. Internet gold. Oh, yeah, Big Rob Sacto. But can't pay attention on VPS. Exactly, CMC. Exactly. Man, what a what a way to uncover yourself this the day after Independence Day, Breeze. Just when you think an old dog can't learn new tricks, comes along and does a backflip. Are you even there? Listen, if he was to turn his camera on right now, he's got a blowtorch going for sure. And I don't know if he's 10 to 2 in, but
I'm here.
oh, there he is.
Hey, what about this? Every 4th of July, I'm reminded of my independence. I quit prospecting once on the 4th of July. And I was
On
wondering if I
purpose.
should do like a whole video about it or I could just kind of tell you guys a little bit about it right now.
It's up to you. This is your channel.
I quit prospecting twice. I was never kicked out or beat up or made to leave. I broke up with them. All right? They're out bad and no
Oh,
good to me.
okay. Oh, oh, Breeze. That's a
Come
jilted
on, Rick.
woman thing to say. That is not good. We don't say that. No,
What?
sir.
Say
You're gonna say
what?
they didn't break up with me. I broke up with them. Oh,
Damn right I
Breeze.
say that. It's a good way to explain it.
I
It
mean, I
was a bad
suppose if you
breakup, right? And it hurts
feel
like
the
a breakup
need to
too.
say that,
It hurts like a breakup, man. You watch
that's what I'm saying.
your kids call each other cousins, and they call you uncle, and you go to their stupid little things, and you become family with other people, and then all of a sudden it's a hard line, homeboy. No
Oh yeah,
contact.
yeah. That's and it's raw.
And then you wait for your homeboys to get over to the bad side, and they're at your house. It's freaking tight. It's pretty tight. You gotta say, I've had some fucking legends up in here
So
and reconnected.
to get back to the prison politics part of things, doing you a favor. Um,
Hey,
what kind
Rick,
of
keep it on
prison?
subject here. No, I'm just kidding.
What kind of prison
Oh,
politics did you run into when you got locked up in Northern California for the banger?
dude, that was terrible. What do you mean? Why didn't you ask about when I was in SoCal and everything was gravy and all my brothers were in
Tell
there?
us about all that too.
When I hit NorCal, I think
Well,
I
not
just
all of it.
landed. And I figured out I wasn't, I always tell people I went to the bad side, but it wasn't, it's not all the way bad side. I went to where like famous people went, there's not like weirdos in there and shit. It's like famous people and big time gang members, they don't want to get whacked. I
The
don't know
same
what was
place,
going on,
same kind of place George Christie went.
something like that.
But here's what
I'll
people
tell you
don't
how I got
understand.
there.
You got violated by your PO, kind of, and he held you on a prison yard, but
This
kind
was
of in
before
segregation.
what you're talking about is
Yeah.
before, and that guy was such
Okay.
a dick. When he took me, he took me. He told me he needed to talk to me in his office. I go there. He says, "Put your hands behind your back."
That's never
Then
a
he
good
said some
thing. Yeah.
dumb shit like, "Oh, I watch the Discovery Channel. I know what you're up to." And I just keep saying, "I'm an American citizen. Why are you guys doing this to me?" And then they put me in a van, and I'm thinking I'm going to the county jail. Fuck it, this is gonna be fun. They take me
Yeah.
out to Airway Heights in Washington where there's a prison, and they put me in the shoe for like 3 weeks, bro. No timeout, nothing.
They should have put you on a real yard.
I was tripping in there. That's the only
You
time where
ain't
I
get
was
no
like,
action
dude,
in the shoe. You really got to be inventive to get
oh,
action
they
in the
were
shoe,
they
bro.
were getting action, bro. All of them were as high as a kite, you might say. And they
Yeah.
were
Well,
you just
I
hear
mean, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah. But
was
nobody's out
Prisneyland.
with
It's
each other.
Washington, bro. It's
Oh
Prisneyland.
well, then it
Nothing
wasn't the
compares to the
shoe.
Oh, it was the shoe, dog. It said fucking shoe in there. SHU. So I think they put me
Washington.
on like a bad one
Mm,
because then when I got locked up in again where you're saying and they go, "Hey, do you need to be placed anywhere?" And I'm like, "Fuck no. I need to be placed on a main line, homeboy. Shoot me out there. Let's see what happens." And I'm up out of my jurisdiction, dude. I'm not from San Jose, so those fools are like, "Why are you passing
yeah,
through here with all this stuff? What's
but
going on?"
if prison politics are at play, and now you are associated with the Hell's Angels on gang
But I'm
file,
out bad. I'm out on
it
gang
doesn't
file,
matter
yes. I
on gang
know.
file. And so, if
100%.
something's happening where the Hell's Angels are having issues with the main white tip in the area in the prison, uh, the Hell's Angels are going to be placed somewhere
The
for
cops
their
came
safety.
and took me out of the barracks in the middle of the night, woke me up, took me out front of the barracks, like cuffed me back up again, and then I was moved to a different section of the jail where I was they played another game. They put me in there with a crazy ass Mongol. When we became the best of
Oh,
friends.
that's wild that they put you in there with a Mongol and you being
Like that.
having Hell's Angels on your. Well, no, because I can't personally speak on the Hell's Angels and Mongols relationship on the California yards right now, the main line. But in the feds, there's a motorcycle car. So all the club members, even if they're beefing with each other on the street, kind of come together in the feds. And it just made no sense to me
It
because you
was
can go in
funny.
there, say you're I'm just gonna You're one club. You have a rival in the area. You smack him in the head with a hammer. Uh, and then you go and you hang out with all of his OGs and his buddies who are doing time in that area. Like it's cool. Why? That just never made sense to me.
Dude, a lot of this shit don't make sense. And it was funny too when
Mm-mm.
they thrown us in there together. We didn't even know. We just thought we're two woods. We're getting along. And then he takes his shirt off one day and he's got East Side San Jose, Mongols, the King blasted, all that, dude. Whatever they call con
Were you
right there.
tripping? You were tripping,
No,
huh?
I
You're
got a
like,
big old smile and
ah.
he's like, "What's up with you?" I'm like, "This is fucking crazy."
Hmm.
I go, "Dude, I used to I hung out with the I was a prospect for the Hells Angels for fucking 5 years." And he started laughing. He goes, "Dude, these fucking cops,
Yeah,
they're trying to make us fucking get after each other. We're gonna
that's
get
it.
after each other." I'm like, "I'm good. Are you good?" He's like, "We're good." And
Yeah.
we were good, dude, and we became best friends.
Mm, yeah. That's rockabye breeze.
Nah, he was the homie, dog. We still talk when he rarely gets out of jail. He had F the victim, fuck the victim tattooed on his forehead with the member from the other team that he
He's the one who ran
um
into a bar for somebody who wasn't even a member of the Hells Angels, from what I understand, but maybe was wearing a support shirt
close
or something.
enough.
Thought he was a member. Ran into a bar with like a broadsword or something crazy and just booked
Nah,
old
I
boy.
poured
Even
outside. Like
yeah, it
eight
was
of them were
outside. Yeah,
somewhere, and he
booked him.
goes, "Hey, I know where the HA." He was still a prospect, and he goes, "I know where the HA's hanging out. You guys want to go get some?" And it was like a cowboy movie, dude. He kicked the doors open. They dragged that guy out in the streets. Then that guy started whooping everybody. So he said he
Mm.
pulled out a big old sword and put that through him, dude. And yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty gnarly
he didn't get a bunch of years for that for what it
because there were
was
so many
because the dude
people.
went to the upper room
Yeah,
and old boy went to the upper room and I think he only got like 6 or 7 years or something like
not
that on it. And
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
wow, bro, I would sign on that. You know, he signed that plea deal so fast. Oh yeah, bro,
Oh
6 or 7 years. Oh yeah, I'm on
he
that,
was
bro.
stoked.
I think it was 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been less than that though.
I think it was
On
a
that
little less.
charge, on that charge, it was a crazy amount of time for the this, but that was the same weekend, if I'm not mistaken, that members of the Mongols were staying at a hotel in that area and ran the the people out of it. The people
These
that
people
worked
are in here
there,
talking about Quail Valley, dude. I grew up right there, and Elsinore. What's up, Johnny? That's my dude right there. And yeah, someone's saying Quail Valley. That the Quail Valley was this little like offshoot neighborhood where all the Paisas and the Mexicans lived, and there was like wild dogs and chickens in the streets, bro. Like that's where the stuff was being cooked, and that's where your ass could get booked and bit by
you
a
know,
damn dog. That's the first time I was running from dogs was in Quail Valley, across from the fire station.
go down south. Down south, there's
South there,
whole towns that are like
Mexico,
that. No, no,
where
no,
dogs
no,
are on the
no.
roof.
South in the U.S., bro. There's whole towns that are like that. Got the roosters and the
I've
dogs and
been
the
where everybody's
yeah, bro.
cousins.
Hmm. Oh, we know you
Man,
have.
you done went back there where people bark instead of talk.
I did.
You've been
I
that
went.
far in the woods. How
Yes,
much of a sick one do you have to be on to decide
I was
I'm gonna
on.
go find those mother brothers? You probably gave
Listen,
them
I was
some.
on a sick one,
You
bro.
probably gave the one that barks a bump.
It was gnarly, bro. I was on a sick one. So
They're all,
sick
"Where's your
that
brother?" He's like, "Boo,
yeah,
boo, boo, boo." That's
so
me when
sick
I hit
that
the
I
pen too
called my
much.
boy Big Weavy, shout out Big Weavy, and said, "Hey, take me to the Whitakers." And that fool took me to the Whitakers, bro. We got pulled up on so quick when we showed up at that property. They was about to do us in, bro. But he
Yeah, you
knows
can go in
them.
the body pile over there that the
Yeah,
barking one points at.
absolutely. Everything's protein on that mountain.
Boo!
It's crazy.
Here!
But shout out to the
Here!
Whitakers. Great, it's a messed up situation. But yeah, I spent
They're
time out
all
there with the
inbred all the
Lakers.
way through, and then
Hey,
some.
decisions were made on copious amounts of narcotics. But
Yikes.
that's okay. At least I don't deny any of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shout out to the lames and the lops that are out there just when they're on a sick one for a couple of years because their life fell apart and trying to act like they're not. I just didn't come on the internet, but I'd never lie about it like I was on. I got arrested how many times? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I was on a sick one, but I did go to the Whitakers. I went to Pee Wee's. I went to BA's. I went to Rob from
You were
Ventura's on that
everywhere.
sick
You
one. I
were
went to
in
the
a car.
Whitakers. Bro, went everywhere. It was cool. Went to BMF's, hung out with him, put shot collars on and did interview that way. It was tight.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. We need
That's a
another one of
hey,
those soon.
hey, there's getting on a sick one, and then there's the Rick bag of getting on a sick one, bro. And when I
The
do,
Rick
I go
one.
all
On a
out,
Rick
bro.
one. He
On
was
a
on a
Rick
Rick
one.
one.
Yes, that's a new term. I'm getting a shirt made. I'm on a Rick one. I'm gonna send it to
Rick
you.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Well, guys, you're going
Hey,
to see us tonight. You're going to see us tonight on Rick's channel. I don't know if Rick's got anything else he wants to talk about. You know, I'm about due to tie my shoes.
yeah, yeah. Me too.
So, we'll see y'all next time. Shout out to prestigious underscore labs. Shout out to
Yep,
Deathcore. Shout
yep.
out to everybody watching this video, man. Do me a favor and hit the like button. I always forget to say I got these little links now where you can get helmets,
Oh
motorcycle
yeah.
gloves, motorcycle tires, tool bags, everything I clicked on here. If you buy it from that link, then I get a little scratch.
This
So
fool, this fool made fun of me.
I
It's hot.
did, because yours looks like a
There's a
tweaker
there's
truck
a
opened
heat.
up in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah, for sure, bro. That's where I'm from. Come on,
He's
bro.
like,
I'm
I
from
got
that
phone
trailer park.
chargers, I
Yep.
got
DVDs.
coolers,
Hey,
DVDs,
DVDs.
cigarettes.
Some
What do you want?
VHSs. Yep. Yep. Some Palm Malls. All of it, bro. Listen, on
We're
mine,
not
it's
done
hot.
yet, guys. I'll
It's
give you a few more minutes, but I got to time my.
it's hot on the East Coast. So on mine, I started putting like the little window AC units, igloo ice chest, all that, bro. Like I'm trying to cash in on America's heat wave. But shout out to Breeze, who thinks that people that ride motorcycles don't have gloves. That's right. What's up, 650 hogs? Slow coin tapping in. That's right. Look at Breeze. He's literally on a Rick one right now, bro. Come on. Any word on Ray Ray from Sonoma? No, but I got to make that phone call. I know I said that last time, but and that was like a month ago.
It's more like wheeze.
More like Breeze, more like Wheeze. Did you guys see that?
So Rick tries to sell stuff on here like a guy walking around your neighborhood trying to make a quick buck.
Oh my God, guys. Let me see. Let me see. Here. Do I got something to show you guys?
Oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut him off, guys.
It's you're not.
He
You're
he
not.
might be putting some balls.
No, no, I wouldn't do to you. I wouldn't do that to you.
So yeah, there's even vests. There's all kinds of stuff. But if you click something that either one of us put up, if you want to go to something motorcycly, click mine. If you want to go to a tweaker yard sale, click Rick's. They're both
That's right.
interesting topics.
That's right.
Nothing better than a tweaker yard sale, dog. You know it's
That's
all
right.
stolen and it's all cheap. Let's go.
Yeah. Where? Hey, y'all send way too many things. Damn, I don't think I saved it, and it's on this phone. Oh,
What are you looking for, Rick? Rick's up to no good again. Did you see how he started this live and almost crashed us? We got
no,
199.
we would never do
Slow
that.
Coin tapping in. What's up, 650 hogs, man? We appreciate the $1.99. This is the first video I've made on this freaking pay scale or whatever you want to call it. So shoot me a donation in here too. My chime is Rollin Free TV. And if you want to donate to me or Elwood, or maybe even have us share a little with Rick, send some to there.
Yeah,
And
right.
I got Zelle Chime. My Instagram is Berserker Breeze. And my Facebook is Breeze Perello. Elwood! You guys made me summon the big dog. Rick, why don't you ask him some 4th of July questions?
I'm trying to find.
Here comes my security. You guys messed up.
I'm trying to find that
Here comes the
video.
big dog.
When did you send it? Where did you send it? I think you sent it on Messenger. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Elwood. What are
Yeah,
you doing, Elwood?
nothing.
Nothing?
I'm just watching a movie with my mom.
Nice. What movie?
Um, I can't remember it, but it's a movie.
Oh,
Um, when it was 4th of July, me and my dad got pop rockets. Then we popped them and they went so loud.
oh yeah?
And then we did sparklers it hit our neighbor's house. And then I got to do some fake ones like sparklers, and then with fire sparking, and then I got to do more fireworks and everything else.
Hell yeah.
I watched
Hell
I
yeah.
watched I watched a giant fireworks show too. Then when
Did
I
you?
come back in, yeah, when I come back in my house and then the light by my little couch, um, it barely helped because my eyes were just yeah. Then
Nice.
like and subscribe VPS and Rolling Free TV and down and out. Peace.
Yeah. Hey, where did you send
Shout out to Big L Dog.
where did you send that video?
Of what?
Of
Rick?
what?
Of
Don't of
what
what me.
exactly? Rick? Because you haven't been paying attention for the last 3 minutes. You blew Elwood off, and you're
Total
digging
no, I
that
didn't.
hard into a video that
Yeah, I
you're not
am.
going to find.
Yeah, I am.
Why are you doing this? You want to
I'm
see me
not doing
fail?
anything. I'm not doing
What do you
anything.
got? Just tell me what you got.
It's a video that another creator made recently.
Oh no, we're not playing that.
Why?
You can. It should be in our in the group text on
I thought so.
Instagram, but it's way up. Me and that fool are in there so much you'll
I
never
know.
find
You
it.
guys need help, bro. Both
Damn,
of
and I
you.
can't send it to you right now.
I know. I wish if he was watching, he would just send it to me real quick, but
You still haven't found it?
I don't think so. I don't know, bro.
I wonder if I can go
No.
out of here and just I'll resend it to you real quick.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's see.
that would be wild work right there.
Here we go.
Cuz we have while he's doing that, let's see if he just cut himself off of his own live. I doubt it, but it was wild work.
I don't know you, then please stop.
No, that's not it. It was wild work done to Breeze this week. Wild work, guys. There he comes.
Dude, I just sent it to you on Messenger.
On Messenger?
Facebook.
Okay.
Hell
All right.
yeah. I got you.
Craziness.
Shout out to Homeboy. I don't really care that much. This is just a fun internet back and forth for me. Let's give him his flowers.
Anyone that has a problem with Jomo Stomper's world.
No, you didn't send that.
What are you
That
doing?
ain't what I needed. That wasn't it.
I sent it to your messenger.
Oh, it just went now. Yeah.
You're
It just showed
crazy,
up.
Rick.
indulging these cloud chasers, but I wanted to address something on this one. When you start your podcast out by saying last time you lied and made things up because you were angry, you ruin all credibility. But I don't think credibility is something you understand. See, a lot of us, we earned it. I have only over 15 years in the 1%er Motorcycle Club, 8 years in a master's degree in psychology, and I earned my place trying to help others and talk about this community. But you have 6 years in Motorcycle Club life. You never made it in one despite the several that you tried to join. But you think you can come on here and talk like an authority. But at the end of the day, you're just a gossiper. Before you threaten someone to a fight or challenge someone to a fight, make sure you can make it through more than 2 sentences before you have to catch your breath or cough. Breeze is more like wheeze. Your insecurities are showing, homeboy, and it's embarrassing. But thanks for plugging the book, and anyone's interested in my stories, check it out. It's called The Ride of My Life, and the link's in the bio, and I'll drop it right here in the story, too. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Rick.
So what I've noticed that we didn't pick up on, but I just noticed it right now. He wrote that response down and was reading it verbatim off of notes.
Well, he does have a master.
He put a lot of thought.
So
He put a lot of thought into what he was going to say to you.
it was pretty mean. I don't even want to get into this.
It was
The best
mean.
response at this point, he called me fat. He said I can't breathe. I guess I said some mean stuff about him as well.
You did.
But
is it over then?
Yeah, it was never really started.
Good.
I'm just a troll.
Good. I'm
just a troll,
you have to,
and I have to answer to Big Bo from Outlaw Archive. So we don't want
Herb
to rattle
Dizzle
his
says,
cage.
Herb Dizzle says, run the fade, Mooch. Hashtag.
We're past it. That's not happening. You noticed one time we didn't mention that part. I got to be able to catch my breath first. Anyways.
Yeah. So that
it's not that I have zero. It's not that I have 0 years in the life. I've lived the life my whole life.
It's crazy.
But
that's a crazy way to come about things, because you were 5 years under Smiling Rick.
Yeah, that's like 10 years somewhere else.
But Mooch was like 15 years under.
Yeah,
Cottrell's
he has
dad.
some time. I'm not gonna say he doesn't have any time, but I was always involved in the dude. Mm-hmm. You ask people from Elsinore on here. We had a motorcycle shop called Grilling Machine Choppers.
What's up with you guys in Machine? Oh wait, Grilling Machine, and then the name of
with
your
a K.
Yes, was with the K instead of a G. Was the name of your club?
But it was called Choppers,
or your cult.
And it was like that, bro. Back in the day, we had skinheads working there, and we worked out. The Sons of Hell tried to jam us up one time and be like, "You guys know where you're at?" And we're like, "Damn right, we know where the fuck we're at, and we know all your big homies." And it was just popping. The shop was like a crazy place where you could have a Harley built, or you could get your neck slit real quick. It was just a flip of a coin. There was big weird flags hanging everywhere. It was one of those places.
Oh,
like on
big
American
flags?
History
That's
X.
just,
where they were partying.
Those type.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a Southern.
It was crazy. And there was a lot of P9 members coming in and out of there. It was wild times, bro.
Yeah.
And I count that as being in some type of biker program.
Well, the thing is this. I'm not trying to diminish Mooch's legacy by saying this, but I'll say this about me too. You have put in so much more work than me, than Mooch. You know what I'm saying?
And not on purpose. You saw the background.
To act like you're not in the game. I promise you this. Mooch would not get caught walking into Fresno as a hang-around to fight a member, a beloved member, who was known as the hardest hitter in the West Coast, Hell's Angels.
Yikes.
And you showed up in front of and walked through the middle of 500 Hell's Angels to fight that man in the backyard in Fresno when the pizza ovens was going on. So to say that you don't know this life or haven't lived this life is...
I know it a little bit.
It's not right. And Mooch should recant on that. He should come back off of that and
I'm the
if
only
he's
one who's apologized here.
to say, hey, because I was a member and you weren't, you can't talk about this. Like, miss me with that, bro, because I've been in more blah, blah, blahs in Vegas, raised in the streets, than I've heard of Mooch being involved in 15 years in the Mongols.
Bro,
And you
you
have been
saw the
in 10
paperwork.
times the shit that I've been in,
You
bro.
saw the pedigree. You saw the
Yeah.
proof. I didn't. It's another thing like you're saying right now. I didn't ask this dude to say anything. He saw what was going on. And he goes, bro,
Yeah.
you put in more work than that dude probably has while you were
Well,
a
it's
teenager. And when you're a
you have lived a
teenager,
crazy life.
exactly. And I wasn't out trying to get it like that as a teenager. In my 20s, and then I was out there trying to get it like that and make a name for myself. In my teens, I was being made to do tricks, circus tricks for gang members to let them know that you're allowed
Dance
to
monkey.
hang out with them. Yeah. You're the little kid
Yeah.
getting kicked around. Like, if you're
Yeah.
going to hang out with us, you better get with the program.
Yeah, but
And then I come back as them as an adult and go, why did you guys do that to me? And they go, well, we didn't know any better either. We were teaching you the best we could. And we said, fuck it. If you're going to be on this side of life, we'll just teach you how to be good at it.
yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yikes is right. So that's my big take on watching his responses. Bro,
The
you
big
can't just
take.
diminish Breeze as any type of man, because Breeze has lived a monster's life. And to say that
Straight
to him
up.
is just bullshit. It's straight
I'll
up
tell
cap
you
and
this.
bullshit.
None of you were made behind a fucking candy bar machine
It's
in
not
prison.
cool.
I
But
was.
at least I think if anybody will, I think Mooch would be the one to be like, hey man, you're right. I was out of pocket by saying that. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he
I do it
wasn't.
all
Dude,
the
I
time.
went after
I do it all
him.
the
We
time
got to
as a
admit
man.
this too. I went after
Well, yeah.
him first.
Of course you did. But it doesn't matter. Hey, listen. Bob Jarvie, you better watch out. Canada Biker News, if you don't come on his channel,
Monday.
hey, listen, he's gonna turn on you. You gotta
Dude,
watch
it's going to
him.
be a lot harder to dig some dirt
You
up on
don't
that
turn
old
down
man.
interviews with Breeze, bro. He will come for you.
If
Come
anybody
for
turns down an interview with me, I'm going to lash out. All right, I'm new to this and I'm learning, okay? You can't just, hey, I still kind of got my interview with him. I got his opinion, didn't I? Fat, wheezing piece of shit. That's what he called me.
Didn't you just ask George Christie to do an interview on your channel?
Hell yeah, I did.
What are you gonna do if he says no, or doesn't it, or
Call
just blanks you?
Aaron.
Damn, bro.
I've already got it planned out.
So if George Christie doesn't come do an interview with you, you'll just do one with Aaron McIntosh
or Jake, whoever I can get in hold of first over here in my area.
It would be bangers. I think you should do interviews with both of them, all three of them.
I definitely want one with Jake, because I could not believe when you started bringing him up and we bumped into him. He kept his mouth shut like no other person I've ever heard of. It's like he was just had nothing to do with it and took it.
Yeah.
Well, not quite, but close enough.
And the thing is this. If you listen to the tapes or the lives that Rob from Ventura we did while he was alive, he talks about Aaron. He talks about Jake. He talks about both of them. So you know these fools are who they say they are.
Legit.
Right off the bat, I'm like, I know exactly who you are because I've talked to Rob a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? Or Mike Lynch. You know what I'm saying? So we know
or
that
people
these
getting
people
at you in the background when you're trying to bully me around on here.
Who?
Your daddy had to be like, hey, Rick, why are you being so mean to Breeze?
Who said that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, your daddy did come save you.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, he did.
You remember him?
He did.
Oh, shit. He had to verify some of my stories. You were pulling a mooch on me.
I was
your
not.
Old weight around. You old guys get crazy.
We do. We do. I don't know if I'm older than Mooch. I think we're right around the same age.
Comes with the territory,
I'm in my
bro. You guys
now,
deserve to. Me and another homie just realized that Rick is like 10 years older than us like 2 days ago. And we're like, we got to stop fucking with him so much because he's old. He's not like young and wants to play like we do all day. He's like, what do you guys want? And then we're like, Rick has no legs.
Right. And I'm just like,
I'm trying to do something over here.
We were on the phone with two separate of the top 1% club members from separate clubs at the same time in a conference call. And Scar walked up, and I'm talking to Scar, and they're over here in my ear. I just hung the phone up on Breeze and the two members. Like,
And then we called him back. He's like, "I'm doing dad shit. What do you idiots want?"
I said,
What
and she
about the
comes
time
before
we had
everything.
a top 1% motorcycle club guy in the conference call you? We're deep in conversation. My MediaCom calls,
That was awesome.
and you
That
just
was
straight made
awesome.
my internet guy hang up on us all.
Yeah.
You wouldn't let
He
me get a
said, I'm
word in.
disconnecting now. He said, I'm going to disconnect now, and hung up on us. We made the internet guy in Breeze's area crash out and hang up on us.
A
That
full
happened.
minute of
That was
Rick would
fun.
let me say like 3 words and get the guy thinking we were about to
Hey.
talk, and then he'd say something crazy.
Hey, the best part was there was this awkward pause between me, this 1%er, and Breeze. Breeze going, guys, what the fuck? Stop. Right? Because I don't know if he knew that we could hear them and we could talk. I don't know if he knew that he merged us in with the internet provider. So me and this 1%er just we're saying the most wild, crazy, random shit to this guy, right? Confusing the shit out of him. He's like, what? Huh? And there was this awkward pause, and the 1% guy goes, hello? I was like,
yeah, that was pretty wild, dude.
that was my favorite part of that phone call, bro. It's like we realized that we could mess with Breeze because he patched us into the wrong business phone call. And he probably lost his internet over that.
Thanks for tuning in today. I need you all to go check out Rick's channel. You already probably came from there, but make sure you go and hit the notification bell for tonight. We're going to cover some crazy ass shit.
Hell yeah.
And hey, happy
All
5th
kinds,
of July. Hope everybody had a good time yesterday. Still got all your fingers. Shout out America for straight holding it down for 250 years. Want some? Get some.
Shout out
You
for
ain't
the cool
messing
ass.
with us.
Did you see the fireworks show that went off in like on the East Coast, DC, I think it was, or maybe it was Charleston Harbor?
I saw LA turn into a war zone on the internet.
It happens. It happens.
Every year. It's like Vietnam over there.
Yeah, y'all can't get right over there. I'm telling you right now, I've lived all over the country, literally all over the country. And I prefer the East Coast to the West Coast right now because y'all are on some fuck shit at all times.
That's
just
how
some
we
dumb.
live.
And
LA is
it's
like
the
Gotham,
politics.
dude.
Yeah, the
Downtown
politics of it
LA
all.
is like Gotham.
It's
There's like
stupid.
helicopters and people flying out of windows and fires and then there's like business people. It's a trip.
Bro, listen. Some dude from Road Rules or whatever show he was on with his girl who he married was running for mayor on the I'm gonna clean up the bums out the street type of thing, bro. Like y'all
What do
are
you
on some
mean?
permanent
We had the
fuck shit.
Mongol. We had the Mongol mayor, the Jesse the Body Ventura, homeboy. We've
He
had the
wasn't the mayor out there.
governor.
Hold on, that was in Minnesota. He was the governor, bro. That's nothing to do with you. You had Arnold Schwarzenegger,
No,
and
he's
that's
done
the
some
last
shit
time.
over here too.
That's the last time that your state ran well. They are just robbing everybody, bro. Listen, the plastic
It's crazy
tax
over here.
We moved out of LA. The instant they started taxing each individual plastic bottle. Like,
They're
what is
trying to
that?
tell me how to cut my trees around my house.
Yes.
Tripping.
Yeah, y'all are. And look at the cloud. Remember the weird cloud that was hanging below you guys, but over
that was gnarly. The fog,
all of California.
The fog. That was like mainly
Fog.
Bakersfield Central.
Fog.
Yeah, straight, dude. Those
Mhm.
people were coming out with an eye on their forehead and shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Haji 81 says they robbed Spencer Pratt of being mayor in LA.
No.
I think they did too.
Is that vote over?
Hey, I actually would have voted for that dude if I was out there. Check it out.
Yeah.
When I lived out there, I went to the Trump rally in Costa Mesa where they were overturning cars and shit. Yeah, I was at that rally. Yeah.
Huntington Beach.
I have video of that rally, bro. They brought
Huntington Beach, the last all-white chunk of the West Coast line that they're holding on to.
Hey,
this is my town, not yours.
When I lived out there, at the end of the pier there was a restaurant, and it caught
Ruby's.
fire. and it caught fire. Did they rebuild it?
Yeah, they did, but I think it shut
Good.
down again now.
Damn.
It's a badass burger place, but
It was cool.
dude, my pastor in Orange County just got the bike from that place. They gave him the bike that was up in that restaurant for
Oh.
years, an Indian. Sick.
Well, your pastor, sort of. Are you ever going back to that church?
Hey,
you
everybody.
welcome?
Thanks for coming on here today. We've had a great episode. Shout
Yeah.
out to Rick. Thanks for coming on,
we'll talk
dog. You
about
know
that
we're gonna
later.
blow your
Hell
channel up tonight.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. All right,
Yeah.
everybody. You know what I'm about to say. Catch y'all on the flip side.
Take it easy.